Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play for A Link to the Past. I am S.A.N, and when last we left off, we had just cleared Misery Mire, and got most of the remaining magic items and heart pieces in the game. There's exactly one heart piece left, and we'll be getting it today. As you can see, we're up there at point 7 on the map, which, as you may remember from the end of the last episode, is Turtle Rock, which we opened last time. This is one of the most, confusing dungeons in the entire game, and one of the most magic-intensive dungeons, which is why I've brought 2 blue potions. I'm also going to be referring to my guide a fair bit through this because, as I said, this is the most complicated dungeon to date. As a side note, this is most likely going to be our penultimate episode for this series. So, without further ado, let's head in. Yeah, do you possess the medicine magic? If not, I recommend against going any further. There we go. Alright, this little question marked box here is a little point that spawns these platforms, which you need the Cane of Samaria for. There's going to be a lot of this in here, as you can see. Ow. Alright. Yeah, this is a... This is definitely the most maze-like dungeon in the entire game. Alright, like I said, I'm not going to bother pausing the recording each time this time because I have to refer to this a lot, so there'll be a lot of pauses when I do that. Alright. Yes, I apologize for the fact that I'm probably going to have to refer to my guide a fair bit through this, but this is the most confusing dungeon in the entire game. Alright. Alright. As you can see, we want to back out this way because there's another one of those Beamos eyes there. Also, that door closes, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Lots of flying enemies in here. There as well. Fortunately, they're kind enough to give us a fair bit of magic here. Yeah. Alright. We don't have a key, so we kind of go that way. So we want to go in here. Oh, I remember this. I should have left that. Alright. First things first. Platform. Then, we need to take out the fire rod. Yeah, this is very tricky. Basically, we have to not only have to light all these platforms, we have to light them within a certain time limit. There we go. I got it right that time. Alright. You can use the cloak to get through here, but I have plenty of hearts, so I'm just going to just going to risk it. Ah, the map. Good. I know I have one on my guide, but I always feel comfortable with that. Alright, now I need the key. Ah! Lagged again there. Only for a second, though. It seems to have been going a bit better now. Yeah, I should have left that there. Ah. Oh well, I'm going to make some mistakes like that. Alright. Do I have to go in that room? This is important. So no, I don't have to go that way. However, I'm going to do a slight trick here because I think this replenishes, yeah, all of the skulls. That's good. Alright. So we want to make our way over to the locked door now. These are called bouncers, and you'll see why, because, well, they bounce around, and fusibles. The enemies in here aren't too tricky. Unfortunately, you can easily get lost. Oh. Sorry. The enemies in here aren't too tricky, apart from these things. Okay, so where's the key in here? I assume this involves the sliding block puzzle. One of these? Yeah, there we go. Nope. Ow! Unfortunately, I think they can still get across. Yeah. These are the only real difficult enemies in the entire dungeon. Man, I think I turn my volume up on my speakers here a little bit for the game. There we go. Ah! Alright. That was annoying. Ah! Alright! Both fairies gone. Well, I'm going to try and replenish those here. Oh. Well, that backfired a little bit. Alright. There we go. Alright, so I'm only down one fairy now. That's a bit better. Alright. Oh, there's another one. Do I want to try... Huh. There we go. Alright, that should be fine now. Alright. Now, just going to check before you pick it up. Alright, so we do have to go through this one. Wow, that was convoluted. Alright. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I gotta apologize for this, but this is the quickest way to get through here. It's very easy to get lost otherwise. Oh, 4 of those. Oh, come on! There we go. At least I was able to recover all my magic. There we go. Slightly tricky getting through there, but doable. Alright, we have the big key now. Alright. Through here. Alright. I think this is just a bunch of yeah, just random items mostly. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, so we want to go back to where we came. And presumably take the other pipe now. Alright, so we want to go through this one now. Just going to freeze these. Quick way to replenish my magic. And just avoid having to fight them in a room with that trap. Alright. Down and this way, I believe. Yes, okay. Ah. Alright, quickly out here. Alright, we're going to take a short detour here because this is the way to the final heart piece. I think. Alright. I think I went the wrong way. 1 second. We'll get this and go back. So we now have the mirror shield, which will reflect the beams from those eye beam statues. Alright. I know I said I wasn't going to pause too often, but I'm going to pause here just so I can figure out how to get to the heart piece. And then we'll continue. Alright. This looks straightforward enough. So we just need the magic mirror, and I think we just need to stand in front of this. There we are. I think we need the bombs for this. No! How do I kill these things? Does this work? I haven't really tried using magic on these things before. No, that did nothing. At least I can just kill. Do I have to... Huh. Okay, this is... I don't remember this part. Bear with me for a moment while I... So I can't throw... Oh, I can throw bombs over there. I just messed up before. How many bombs does this take? Oh, 4. Well, that was ridiculous. Alright. And this is the final heart piece. There we go. 19 hearts. We'll have the last one as soon as we clear this dungeon. Alright, back we go. And I'm just going to take a short drink for a moment. Alright. Get the cane back out. And we're ready to continue. Alright, this is pretty straightforward. Just move across here. And through here. Oh good, I need bombs for this. Ah. There's only one of these. That's good, it gave me 8 bombs. Alright. Alright. What's in here? Okay, so this looks like it's the way down. So it's good to remember that. But what's through here? The spiders keep coming out of that hole for some reason. Alright. So it looks like a puzzle. Not a very difficult one either. Ah. Alright, I will use the cape here. I'm going to try to use it sparingly, though, just so I can... replenish all my rupees. Because we do have another dungeon after this to get through. This isn't the final dungeon, even though it is the last 7 marked on our... it was the last point marked on our map. We'll be getting another one after this. Ah! Those are not really a problem at this point. After so many episodes of me saying the boomerang isn't very useful anymore, it finally comes in handy. Oh joy, a dark floor. Yeah, okay. really use a jar of magic at this point. Is this it? No, that's a bomb. Alright, where to go from here? Alright, so basically this is a large room with a bunch of these roller coaster style little platform passages to go across. As you can see, we can only control them at certain points, unfortunately. I went too far. Okay, that's the part where I have to swap there. Ow. Okay, yeah, so, like I said, this is probably going to be one of the areas I spend an awful lot of time in. Ow. Ah! Okay, that was just put in for spite. Okay, I will end up using one of the blue potions here shortly, most likely. Because this is a little ridiculous. Oh, that way! Alright, well that spared me having to use a potion at the very least. So now that I've got all that, how do I get to where I need to go? And it says in the center, we just want... Alright, I'm going to try to use the cape here sparingly, but it might be the only way to... No, that's not the right it. No. Okay. This is tricky. That way, that way, that way, that way. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, I'm going to be doing lots of popping in and out of that. Alright, there we go. That lagged a few parts there, but that's... Alright, do I need to do anything here, or is this just an ordinary switch? No. Okay. Good news, it's just an ordinary switch. And now, just to get to the east door. Sorry, the west door, I guess. Ah! At this point, I'm just going to let a fairy get used, because... Ah, finally! Alright. Ah! Oh well, at least you won't have to listen to the beeping. Yeah, fairies don't heal a lot very much anymore. As you can see, the mirror shield is meant to protect against these eye beams. Alright, they're not just, this isn't just greed. We actually do need something in here. Ah! Alright. I think it's that one. Ah! Okay, that one, that lag literally cost me damage. Maybe just go outside. So there's absolutely nothing of importance outside there. There's just a red herring. Ah. Oh well. It would have been nice to have a fairy for this upcoming boss. I guess 2 potions will... Oh, there's another one. Alright. Is there a third? No. Oh, there is. That was funny. At least to me it was. I can't believe I failed to get all 3 of those. I will. Oh! Oh, yay! Alright. There we go. When the multiverse just takes pity on you, basically. Alright, down we go. There's no save and continue option in this game. Alright, time for the boss, who is actually quite interesting. Yep, nothing else really to do here. In we go. Say hello to Trinex. So this is one of those fire and ice bosses. The red head breathes fire, the blue head breathes ice. You have to use the opposite element, of course, to dispatch them. Fortunately, these heads don't have a lot of hit points. The central head will snap out at you like that, but... Alright, round 2. Eventually, after he stops exploding. Alright. Yeah, okay. I'm actually going to take out a potion here. and drink it quickly. Yeah, the cane of burnout comes in handy here. He's not much of a threat at this point, not after all the magic we've acquired. And now he's going to explode some more. Heart piece number 20. And with that... we've rescued Princess Zelda. Well, there wasn't exactly many other candidates, was there? Yep, Ganon's Tower is the last area we must go. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Alright, and with that, there's nothing left for us to do except to go and confront Ganon. He's in his tower, which is the Dark World version of the Tower of Hera. So, there's not much left to do at this point, apart from just go there. So I'm going to pause for a second and just do some quick math to see if it's worth continuing at this point, because we still have about half an hour left. Or if I'll just do some... or it's supposed to be a shorter episode. 1 second. Alright, so... I'm going to do all the prep work for... so we are going to save the next dungeon for the next episode. And the reason I'm going to do that is because if I don't, there's going to be very little left for that one. Yeah, basically, we just have the dungeon and 2 back-to-back boss fights. And that's the rest of the game. So, the rest of this is going to be prep work for, well, the next dungeon. Because if I don't, well, there's not going to be anything left for the next video. And I definitely can't get all of this done today. It's actually, the last dungeon is actually quite big. Not as confusing as Char Rock, but much bigger. Right. So, let's see, 1 second. What else do I need? I'm actually going to grab another potion. 1 fairy should be sufficient. Alright. Next stop on our journey is something that I basically pointed out a long time ago, a few videos back, but I never bothered with. Well, it's worth getting now, just because the amount of arrows we're going to need coming up is going to be a bit ridiculous. The Point of Happiness is just down here. There's very little left in this game that we need all these rupees for, apart from just replenishing our potions at this point. Okay. I can easily get more before the finale, basically, if I need it to. But I probably should not. I should not have to. So. We have to keep doing this a few times. I think I should have... I think it's every 100 that you get something. Alright. Yeah. Sorry if this isn't going to be as interesting as the rest of this video, but there's not... like I keep saying, there's not a lot left to this, and I would like to get... well, 10 videos worth out of this. So, that will be... I don't think there's actually any thing to the little blurbs that they give out. Yeah, I don't think there's anything really to that. But I do know I'm pretty sure it's every 100, so I'm about to find out there. I hope it is, because that means I can upgrade the amount of arrows I can carry 3 times. It is every 100. Yeah. It's probably worth getting the extra 50 rupees I'll need just to... Yeah. Oh, wow. Does it go up or something? That'll be annoying if that's true. As you can see, I don't often do this. Technically, I don't need many more arrows or bombs, really, than I already have. But I'm just going to do this just to be sure. No, it still goes to 100. I guess you just get to... I guess it just scales up after the first. Yeah, that just seems pretty random. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be fairly straightforward to get the last 100 I need, so I'm going to do that first. Alright. Easy but slow. Alright. I'm just going to pause here just so I can get the remaining rupees I need, and then we'll continue. Alright, that didn't take too long. You missed nothing really apart from me killing those shockers just outside this cave a few dozen times. Oh, and I already threw in the other 50 I needed. Now, 50 arrows should be more than enough for this. Alright, and with that, we're going to head towards Ganon's tower. This is probably going to work much like a lot of the previous ones have. I'm going to get us there, get the dungeon open, probably go and take a look inside, and then stop there for the video. And based on that, the next video will be the final one in the series. That's fine. This game has been really fun to replay again, but it fit nicely into the 10 episode mark I was aiming for, which is another thing. But other games to try, other games to play, I have a pretty good idea what I want to do next. But for the moment, I think that's going to remain a surprise. Alright. Hey guys. This is basically the last time we're coming through here. So, believe it or not, getting to, oh, good grief. Getting to Ganon's tower is actually not going to be as straightforward as they make it sound. It is basically just us going there, but there's a lot of things in our way. Like this stupid Goron. Yep. No more heart pieces to find. We've basically trekked all over Hyrule by this point. Ah! Alright. Alright. So we just want to head west of Turtle Rock. Basically right where we came from. Yeah. For those of you who play later Zelda games, these are Lionels in this one. Much easier to dispatch, but they never drop anything, which is annoying. Alright. And this is it. So the 7 maidens are all going to combine their magic to break the barrier. Alright, and with that, we are ready to go in. So let's head in. I'll give you a good look at the inside, and then we'll probably take a call it there. Alright. This is the final dungeon, Ganon's Tower. Yep. As you can see, it's as massive as the Tower of Hera was. Our goal is to reach the top. And that is where we will pick up next time. So, thank you for watching, everyone. Please remember to like and subscribe, and please join me here next time for the final episode in my Let's Play A Link to the Past. We will be confronting both Ganon and Ganon in the next part, after we thoroughly explore this tower, which could take a while. It's massive. Thank you, everyone.